My name is Joel Richardson. I'm a deputy sheriff with the Saratoga County Sheriff's Office. I work the 4 p.m. to midnight shift. I work on the road patrol, and I serve the community in reference to a various number of calls and different types of calls every night. I'm pretty sure back when Chips was out, I'm pretty sure that since I was just a little kid, when you watch some of these young kids when they're 2, 3 to 6 years old and they're out there saying, hey, I want to be a cop when I'm older, that was me. We all get into this field because we want to help our community, we want to help people, and we want to make a difference. Everybody has a bad day, and it seems like with law enforcement we're not allowed to have a bad days because we are put in that position of authority. We are put in that position as to where, we are the problem solvers. People are usually calling us because, they're at their worst point of their life, and we are all of a sudden thrown into that, and we are a part of it at that point in time. An EAP program was what's called an employee assistance program. We provide services in reference to peer support for our membership, for first responders, whether it be firemen, EMTs, and/or law enforcement, even military, doctors and nurses in an ER room. A law enforcement official is going to come into traumatic experiences and traumatic incidents to where there's loss of life, to where there are calls that we handle over a career that stick with us. And we need to find a way to create some type of stress management. But Dr. Everly came up with a system called International Critical Incident Stress Foundation. It's more of an educational tool and an informational tool that we can provide first responders to where if you're struggling in your life, there is help. It's because if we can't fix ourselves, we can't help anyone else. And that's what we're here for in this job, is we want to help other people. And that's our main priority here, is to help the community that we serve. And if we don't help ourselves, we can't do that in a full capacity. And that's what I just want to reach out to our law enforcement members, is that please talk to somebody, talk to us. The day and age of you've seen it, get over it, move on, that is dead and gone, because that stigma has got to go. With the scientific proof that's been out there nowadays, what traumatic experiences actually do to us, to our brains, to our physiological beings, that it's no longer an illness. It is a scientific injury that occurs to our brains. There is help, and sometimes you can't help stop it. The only best way to do it is help cope with it after the fact. And if we can give all that type of information prior to an event, during the event, and after the event, we're going to have healthier law enforcement in the long run. We do have bad days. Don't judge us on the bad day. Judge us on the good experiences that you've had with law enforcement. Even if it's just one, focus on that one, because you just don't know what that law enforcement official has gone through, prior to actually having an encounter with you. We want to make people healthy, and we want to make law enforcement healthy. And when we can allow ourselves to give out that education to where somebody can cope with it a little bit differently and a little bit better, that's what we want to do. So that's a success in itself. Me personally, a success would be myself. The fact that when I was able to go out and choose to do an EAP program, getting this education has, immensely helped me. And it helped my personal life, it's helped my professional life, and it's helped my quality of life. So if I can pass that on just to even one person and have that affect one person in a positive way, that's a success right then and there.